Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Taurus. How are you, Taurus? Hope all's well. Well, let's see what's going on, Taurus. Whoops. Single Taurus in their love life. There we go. Yeah. Oh, Taurus. You're not budging and giving in. There could be a very good reason for this. That, any kind of stubbornness, sometimes there's a reason for it, right? And sometimes you're protecting yourself, your heart, your money. You're just not going to budge and give in. But look at that. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, it could be this person. Like I said before, anybody can have this energy. It is a protection energy. But this is somebody here who, it has to do with being fair. See, it's about harmony and being fair. So this is a person who's open, emotionally open and available. Yeah, you can see we have somebody here who is probably not giving in, refusing to talk, communicate, ignoring someone. So it's an energy where it's not fair. But this is someone who's fair. Yeah, it looks like it's somebody new. I see happiness and joy. Now, some of you, if you have a person who doesn't want to budge and give in, or you can't budge and give in to someone because they're not fair, this is an energy of thank you, but no thank you. Okay? Because that is, that's a way of communicating too. But someone here feels they've missed a magical opportunity, Yeah, because I can see the sun shining and someone's seeing things clearly here. Yeah, there may have been some kind of challenges or obstacles, a disagreement, conflicting personalities, but it's about taking action. Someone needs to make things right. Yeah, and I do feel, see, you got a person here who, it could be a person who doesn't follow through. They're not reliable. They keep you hanging. Interesting. I seen this in another reading too. These two cards. Just like that, just in a different spot. Yeah, because it's someone who's kind of stuck. Often someone who keeps them stuck and single because they're protecting everything they've worked for. But I definitely see a person here who probably keeping you hanging. They don't come in right. So there could be some kind of confrontation. Someone here could be a little worried about confrontation too. So, but this is an energy of 3. So you can see there's some kind of good news. Yeah, you got a person about to follow their heart. Someone's coming in to take action. And I do see confrontation. This is often conflicting personalities where somebody doesn't want to budge and give in. But it's sometimes a person protecting themselves, right? This is someone about to follow their heart because I see good news. Now, it could be someone who's not following through because they're involved with other people. So I definitely can see the energy of thanks, but no thanks. You're no longer interested. Why? Because you got new. Someone who follows their heart. They're coming in to ask you out. They're taking action. Now, if it is somebody coming in to apologize because they kept you hanging or, they weren't communicating, it could be an apology. Because it is a 5. It's often temporary. So you can take this as it resonates. Tell me about this Knight of Cups energy. Yeah, that's an energy. This to me looks like someone who's curious. See, they're shining a light on a situation. They want to know. Yeah, this is someone gaining clarity. And I actually feel this person's going to be left behind. I actually feel like it's someone else, Taurus. Yeah, because I'm seeing new and I see overcoming obstacles, challenges. But this is a person here who I feel is often... they're curious. It has to do with learning. So this is someone learning this. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's have a look at this Page of Cups. So this is an energy of the end of a cycle. You have an old new cycle. So this is an energy of seeing things in a different light. Yeah, and you might be seeing this person in a different light too, because often it's apprehension. It's just someone a little shy, or they're worried about confrontation. It could be someone who's involved with someone else because I see 3. So I feel like to be honest, I feel like it's the end of a cycle. Yeah, some sort of judgment. Someone's making a decision here. Yeah, it's someone who's unable to make a decision. And it likely is because they're involved with someone else, but you've got a person in this social circle who's curious. Someone's been talking to people. So this is where this person's finding this out. See, this is where they're seeing things clearly. Yeah, I feel like it could be someone finding out you got someone new too. Yeah. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Yeah. So I do see an energy of history. Someone who maybe has a history of this, ignoring someone. They don't communicate. They keep them hanging. Yeah. And I definitely can see a person here who's their own anchor. Someone who's more stable emotionally. I think this person's not emotionally stable. And that's what it is. It's someone who's not ready. And I think it's the end of the road for this person, because could be something on and off, an emotional roller coaster, or this is someone who's dealing with someone on and off. They're probably just ignoring you, but it is an energy of another person seeing truth, because someone's talking to people. Who are these people? Only friends, colleagues. So I do see someone here's hoping and praying. That one keeps coming out. So it's somebody here's hoping. They feel hopeful. Yeah, the letter C. Yeah, this is someone who's kind of shy. See, the prey animal. This is someone who's running away. I don't feel like this is someone I'm going to be honest, I don't think they see a future. No, because I do see someone talking to people, someone who's emotionally available. So there's something coming to light. And it could be this person finding out you got someone new. Yeah, there we have, we have a heart and a key. Oh my gosh. And there we have long term. So this is mating for life. So this is a person who's following their heart. I feel someone's been talking to people so they know something. Okay. But it's someone who's seeing clearly. So this is a person and I do feel there's going to be something you may be learning. Someone who has a history of ignoring people, rejecting them, being stubborn. Someone who withholds affection if they don't get what they want, whatever the situation. Someone has a history of this. But it is somebody looking, learning, you see, and there is clarity. Oh, and we have the circle too, pardon me. Yeah. So this is about making a commitment. Someone who doesn't follow through, they don't commit. It's someone who doesn't want to commit. And it's likely because they got something on and off. Yeah. And this is an energy of a judgment, a decision. See, it's someone who doesn't step up to the plate. You got a person who will. Yeah. Now we have someone seeing things clearly. We have the wise. This is someone who's got their fist in the air, fistful of money, but it has to do with justice. Someone here who's just not right. They don't come in right. They keep you hanging. The other person's stable. They're their own anchor. So someone who's not emotionally stable. There it is. There it is. Do they love me? Do they not? Victory. So this is someone who sees a victory. Yeah, there is competition. It's often someone who's afraid of the competition. And I wouldn't be surprised this person has dealt with this person or knows someone who has. Now we have made with love. See, it's all about love and made with love. So this is someone, do they love me? Do they not? But I'm going to tell you, I feel like if this person decides to come in, if you've learned about their history, they're not stable. This person's stable. The other person's a runner. They always feel like someone's out to get them, they're kind of stuck. Just that energy. Like I say, the prey animal, someone who has a lot of fear. Yeah. And you can see the moon and the stars. So there's an energy of someone who's praying and hoping here and it could be this person too, praying and hoping that you're not angry, but I really feel someone has a history of ignoring someone. They are not stable. Yeah. See the U-turn. Yeah. Tell me more about this Five of Swords. This other person's coming in to take action. See, they can overcome anything. They're stable. When two people come together, they can overcome it. The other person, to me, it's someone who holds a grudge. They never forget. Okay, that maybe you had an argument or a fight. This is temporary energy. It's, look at that, the W, and then we have a heart, and then we have the nail. See, the final nail in the coffin. I don't feel like you're going to be interested in this person. To me, it's losing interest, but you have another person who's curious. See, the key to someone's heart is being kind, compassionate, open. I think this is someone who withholds affection if they don't get what they want. Because that's what the Wheel of Fortune, see, they want everything their way. Yeah, getting off the emotional roller coaster. Yeah, this is someone you got a fairy hanging on the moon, someone who keeps someone hanging. Yeah, this is somebody who doesn't want to commit. It's the opposite, because it is someone who doesn't make a commitment. They don't follow through. So this is a person who's definitely, maybe you've been talking to people, someone's listening, but this is about commitment, following through, someone who commits for life, you know, they make a commitment. But it's the key to someone's heart is talking, communicating. And there's the letter R. Tell me more about this Five of Wands. See, transformation. I think it's someone who will probably not really go through any change. I really don't feel like this person is going anywhere. I think they're dealing with something on and off. I do think this is someone who holds grudges. I feel they aren't going to budge and give in. They don't feel like this will go in their favor. There is likely competition. The competition is emotionally available, stable. And there's the letter Z. So this is someone getting bored, right? Z, snooze, you lose. And that's what I feel is happening. Yeah, it's just telling me here. It's a person who doesn't, you know, the letter I. See, they're all about themselves. It's all about me. Yeah. And there it is. Now you see we have a little strawberry with a tiny heart at the bottom. Yeah. And there it is again, mating for life. Whoever this is, somebody who sees truth in a situation, two people can overcome anything with kindness, compassion, by talking, communication. See, the key is communication. This is a big deal. This is a significant situation. Whatever this person's dealing with, it's on and off, and it's not going anywhere. Why? They're keeping you hanging. If you do not step up to the plate, the other person will. See, confirmation. There's the heart. Now, this has to do with communicating. Now, the airplane is, things have been up in the air, but it's communication, messages coming in. This person may decide to reach out, but I do think it's an energy of being bored, snooze, you lose, because this person has a history of this. See, the history. The other person wants to put down roots. They want to grow. And there's always going to be growing pains. There's always going to be conflict. But I think this is someone who is afraid of the competition. Because I think this is someone who's dealt with this person before because they know something. See, this is all about two people. This is about following through. Someone who doesn't follow through, the other person follows through. They're stable. They're reliable. Yeah, see, it's a person who puts their best foot forward. They take the necessary steps. And there's the letter S. Now, these could be initials. You can form words, but you can see snooze, you lose. Someone who's focused on self, it's about me. Selfish is what I think. Yeah, and there's the communication. See how it's flowing? The airplane communicating. I think it's an energy where this is something that's been up in the air. I see someone possibly even traveling long distance, okay, wanting to see someone, because it is the start of something new. There's happiness, clarity. Do they love me? Do they not? And because this one's black, not. And I think it's probably the viewer, because it has to do with that person who has a history, learning this person's history. I don't think they're stable. No, and the letter B is showing... it's about believing, being careful what you believe. It's telling me, yeah, could be an X where somebody is on and off with an X. See, a U-turn. They may be ignoring you, rejecting you because somebody keeps coming back around. But there's the letter K. One more on the 5. See, this is about two people who, when they talk, they communicate. They can overcome anything. This is someone who holds grudges. They don't overcome. There's the communication. So this is actually change creates transformation. Someone who's never going to change. Okay? They have a history of ignoring, rejecting. I think they're just focused on self. And I do see an X. So this could be a crossroads. Yeah, I think it's someone whose ex keeps coming back. And I don't think, and then maybe the ex isn't stable, I don't know. But you can see this is the judgment, the call. Someone who doesn't follow through. See, they keep you hanging. Someone who kind of expects somebody to keep waiting. And then when you don't wait, they get mad and hold a grudge. Whatever the situation. But look at, this is bearing fruit. and two hearts connecting. See, it's about love. When two people love each other, they can overcome anything by talking, communicating. This is somebody who's wiser, and I do think they've been talking to people. I feel they've learned something about this person, and I wouldn't be surprised it's yourself. Always kind of, it's all about learning about someone before you go down that path, before it goes anywhere. But you got a person who wants to take you out. See, they come in right. They take you on a date. This is somebody who's not going to do that. That's a person who's just full of excuses. They're definitely not partnership material, because when people keep making up excuses, you see, and it could to do with a relationship that has already happened, someone who always has an excuse for everything. But there's the heart. I mean, this is all, and there's a heart within a heart, just like another reading. A heart within a heart. Two people who can overcome anything. But to me, this is somebody who wants to make a commitment. But I do think it's that final nail in the coffin energy. Enough is enough. Time to go away now. So I'm going to grab a couple Lenormand. Tell me about this person, just for clarity. Yeah, this is someone who's on their own journey. See, they're still focused on past. They got someone who keeps coming back around their ex. It's not stable, but it's just something that's going to go in circles. So let's have a look at the three. Because there's good news. Someone sees this as good news. Their loss is their gain, you see? Yeah. See, this has to do with commitment, wedding. Maybe you met this person at a wedding, a shower, okay? But there's opportunity, and this could be the date. Someone wanting to date someone. See, this is someone who sees someone's loss as their gain, because they're still focused on the past. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Yeah, there could be children involved, or just somebody, it's all about me, childlike behavior, immature. That's the vibe I get. They have a history of this. If I don't get what I want, fine. I'm going to withhold affection. I'm not going to talk. I think they're just stubborn. I think this is someone extremely stubborn. Doesn't mean it's yourself, because I mean, it could be where you're not budging and giving in, but it has to do with this person. So take it how it resonates. Someone who's behaving like a child, a baby. Yeah. But the interesting thing, this is the start of something new. This person sees this as their loss, my gain. They're happy. There's good news. Yeah, look at the surprise. This is someone shocked and surprised. But you can see this is going to be something significant. It's going to create transformation. Now, it could be two people who have conflicting energies. They keep fighting on and off. Someone who never lets go of their ex, it's on and off. And that's where you don't want to get involved, I feel. But I'm seeing a wedding. It's somebody who was married to someone, but this to me shows this person is about mating for life. The significant situation, the key. The key is communication, overcoming. It's about talking, right? It's all about talking. Now, maybe there was a wedding or some sort of significant situation here. I don't know, but it's all about this person who's all about commitment, and there's two rings there. Yeah. Yeah, I see pleasure seeker. See someone who just seeks pleasure. Yeah. And that's the energy of someone who isn't ready. This person's not ready. And that's all what it could be, but they're behaving like a child. Yeah, pleasure seeker. Someone who's just looking for a good time. Yeah. Seeking pleasure, but it throws those three masculine energies. See, someone who just likes to have a good time, but I don't know, it's something that looks like it's happened a few times. Yeah, it looks like you got a person who's keeping you hanging. They may have reunited with someone. Yeah, reunion. Somebody, see, it's what this person does. It's on and off. They keep letting this person in, and it ends in chaos and conflict. But this person, it has to do with this other person, this new energy, this happiness, joy, surprise. Someone here knows you're single. They know who this person is. I do think they know their history. Look at that Wheel of Fortune. See, you've got good luck on your side here. Someone feels lucky. See, one person's loss is their gain. So, and this is somebody who I feel there's going to be a communication. It's heartfelt. It could be an invitation, but this is somebody who actually wants commitment. Now, this person may have been at this person's wedding. Who knows? I don't know. There's something about this person and their ex. See, this is someone getting together with their ex. But they have a history of this. They're not stable, or their ex isn't stable, whatever. I think it's the person themselves. I really do. Because it's about someone who creates a lot of drama. All this drama. But their loss is this other person's gain, the fortune. Things are going in your favor. Yeah, some of you have been waiting. See, it's someone who keeps you waiting. While you're waiting, this is someone reuniting with someone that's been on and off. But it's okay because you got new coming in, okay? It's going to be a bit of a shock, a surprise. You're probably not going to see it coming because you can see, I love this. See? Someone who keeps you waiting. But what's coming in is someone new. And it's happiness. There's clarity. But I love how this person looks at the bright side. Their loss is their gain. That's where things start to go in your favor. So, yeah, look at that. There's money too. This person's stable. See, the other person may not even be financially stable. So it looks like we have a person who's reconciled while they keep you hanging. And they don't say anything. This is somebody who's in the energy of, it's like they let it happen, you know. It's like they don't have any gumption. I don't know. But this is all about stability, long-term stability, someone who can provide. And it's likely why this person keeps going back to the other person. Yeah, someone sees you as their sweetheart. There's going to be, this is beautiful. Yeah, see, while you're waiting, you got a person coming in, the Wheel of Fortune, things start to go in your favor. So you're going to connect with this person. But the interesting thing is this other person's stable emotionally. They're their own anchor. They don't create drama. This person's just drama. Whatever they're dealing with is drama. So that's where I feel this is where the transformation starts. But these are two people who can overcome anything together because you're both stable. And this person sees you as their sweetheart. I wouldn't be surprised something happens on Valentine's Day. It just hit me. You're going to get a surprise. Whatever it is it's overcoming, it's temporary. It's creating a beautiful energy. Lots of communication. See, it's interesting. The world, the tables are turning in your favor. But it's because you're leaving this behind, right? Snooze, you lose. This person's boring, like you're bored of it. And there it is, somebody here who knows you're single. See, it's someone who keeps you stuck and single. They keep you waiting while they're on and off with someone else. But it's all about this person knows because they're talking to people. I wonder if this is someone who was at someone's wedding and it was drama. I don't know what happened, but it's all about harmony. It's about being fair. This is someone who's aware someone just isn't right. Yeah. There's lots of wisdom, someone's history. This other person's ready to put down roots. This person coming in, they know you're single. There's the communication. There's the surprise. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that something happens on Valentine's Day or it starts. But it has to do with people. It all starts with someone talking to people. So there is going to be some kind of communication. So if you've had an argument with this person by any chance, yeah, it's overcoming it. But I feel it has to do with this person who's still focused on their past. They've never let go. They hold a grudge. But yet they keep letting this person back in while you're waiting. See, they're connecting. So let go of that sense of loss, because I'm going to tell you, you haven't lost anything. In fact, you're gaining something. This person here has a lot of friends and family. Look at that. You've got love coming in. This is about love. This is long term. See, two people who have things in common, compatibility. You're going to go down this path. See, it's like people are talking, collaborating about this. And it's everything about this, the moon and the star, someone who keeps someone hanging. See, hanging on the moon, leaving someone confused. This person's praying that you don't reconnect with this person. I'm telling you right now. And there's all these people really hoping. Yeah, so you can see an ending. But it's something that keeps, this person keeps connecting with this person. This is where you see it's over. But this is someone here, the ending is the new beginning. Yeah. So there is a judgment, a decision, out with the old, in with the new. And I feel it's some of you have been waiting. It's about being open to new. I love it. See, you got a person who steps up to the plate. This isn't going anywhere. This isn't very nice when people do that. Keep someone else hanging while they're dealing with something else on and off. They just aren't stable. Stubborn, stuck. You haven't missed an opportunity here. I'm going to tell you, you haven't missed an opportunity. You're gaining an opportunity. Judgment, someone who follows through. So it's up to you to make this decision based on this communication. But you're going to get a surprise, and it's going to make you happy. I think it's going to be easy to make this decision, to be honest, because this is done, right? This is done. Yeah. I see a wedding in the future, or at least a commitment. Okay? Take care. Bye for now.